room for you.
Now only God can hold me.
Hug me, love me, judge me. The only man that hovers above me.
I met so many men, and it's like they're all the same. My appetite for loving is now my hunger pain. And when I'm feeling sexy, who's gonna comfort
Just following up with what
me?
we started last summer, we wanted to say, I think maybe you can say it better, but you know, just especially thanks for everyone who's been, you know, viewing and
Yes.
commenting and donating and, you know, just all the well wishes that a lot of people have been sending out. Like, that's been like really the reason we wanted to come back and just show everyone how Chris is doing, and as you can see, she's looking great. So yeah, just a little bit about, you know, how you felt about all the support and where you're at and stuff like that.
I appreciate the support. I was shocked by the community output and the donations. I thank you. I just wait. And I hear that it's going, and I'm happy. I'm gonna get out of here soon.
So yeah, that's more of the follow-up, you know, how progress is coming along really, really well.
I got my birth certificate, I got a social security card, and I got an apartment.
And there's still a lot more that needs to be done. So we're continuing on with this follow-up just to let people know that, you know, there's been progress, but there's still so much more that needs to be done in order for Chris to be back on her feet and, you know, just everything, you know, like level. But, you know, like the progress is just like really, I'm really happy of the progress and how wonderful it's all coming along.
Thank you.
One thing I wanted to say about Chris, you know, she inspires a lot of, and I'm calling you Chris for sure. I should say Kristina. I have so many friends called Kristina, and I call them all Chris.
It's another name, okay?
Kristina, right? Like, you inspire so many people. Like, that's one of the main reasons I wanted to come back, because you inspire so many people. Like, we get a lot of the comments are about how much of an inspiration you are to people, and I find that to be so amazing because it means you left an impression. You were a master of your art. You were a master of your art, and that's how, you know, you became this iconic figure, you know. So
people.
yeah. So, you know, to all those young people that, you know, watch Kristina and watch her tapes and watch her videos and really enjoy, you know, what she does and everything. I just wanted to touch base. We talked about some of this in the previous one, but I just wanted to touch base. How does that feel to you to know that maybe a long time ago you were doing this and you never knew that you would be reaching people and touching people and stuff like that?
I never knew. I never had that ability. I did it for love, for fun. I did it because I wanted to be my freedom of expression. Yeah.
So is that like sort of a message to the new people? Just
it's an art form.
It's
Just
an
dance to freely express yourself. That's it, for your freedom.
So there's no rules. There's
No.
no rules. The rules are, you know, the basic rules, but beyond those basic rules, what really matters the most is your act of expression, how you express yourself, the expression that you bring forward. So there's no rules. You don't have to hit this mark, and you don't have to, you know, do this thing and do that thing. It's more about incorporating everything, but then having your own, using that moment to express yourself.
Yes.
Using that moment to express yourself. I think that's what I picked up on, and I think that's what a lot of people picked up on.
Yeah.
So yeah, just a few other things. Do you wanna update them about your new status? Your new status now that's coming up.
No, I can't.
You can't.
Not yet.
Oh, so I almost slipped something out of the bag. So there's some news coming up, but we cannot break it. I thought she could, but she can't. It's sort of a moment that's gonna happen, but if we say anything, we're gonna spoil it. So wait for it, right?
Please.
Wait for it.
I'll be here. I'll be back soon.
Yeah, she could say that much that she'll be back soon.
Yeah.
So sooner, pretty soon.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah. Let me see what else there was. So today also we were gonna work with Kristina and we were gonna do like some hair and we were gonna do some different things and we had to like put that on hold and stuff. So we just decided to come by and do the video anyway.
Is there any hairstyles and makeup artists? Would you make me to tell?
Yes, exactly.
Send me a message.
Yeah, exactly. If there's any people out there who are in the beauty field and want to work, because the whole reason we were going to do it was because, we wanted to like style her and stuff like that and get her back, give her a head start when she gets outside that she's already ready to go. You know what I mean? We're still working on it, but if there is anybody in the beauty field, that wants to like do makeup, do hair, stuff like that, get in contact with me or Kristina. We'll put that information out there, and we'll
I would greatly appreciate it.
Yeah, we'll work on that and we'll fix that up. So I mean, there's nothing you can say about ballroom whatsoever. You can't talk about it. There's nothing you could say. You got a gag order.
Yeah.
Oh my God, so let's talk about your friends. We could talk about your friends.
Yeah.
Yes. So, let's talk about Leah Richards. It's her birthday tomorrow.
Everybody go to her page and happy birthday to her. The icon pioneer Leah Richards. Say happy birthday to her, please. I will appreciate it. She will love it.
Happy birthday, Leah.
Happy birthday, Leah.
And
Mommy, I love you.
And we get this quick shout out.
Yeah.
Yep. Out and so some of the people from the ballroom, that has supported you through this.
Yeah, Luna.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Dalamo, thank you. James, thank you. Rose, thank you. Kiana, thank you. Nicole, thank you.
Yeah, it's fine. What I think, shout outs to all those people and
Thank you.
people who
Jonathan, thank you. Michelle, thank you. Andre, thank you. Thank you, Andre. Vivica, thank you. Sage, thank you. Asia, thank you. Raquel, thank you. Yes. That's about it.
This lady has the most sharpest wit. That's the other thing so many people admire about your wit is always there no matter what is going on in your world. Your wit is always with you, which is a blessing from God, I think.
Thank you.
Yeah, because as long as you have your wit, you have everything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Willpower.
Yeah.
I made it through.
Yeah.
Yeah, my spirits are high.
Just to clarify things, because people were confused and we're hoping this, eases the confusion a bit, because you see she's doing so much more better, than when we initially started with all this, and she had recently just come out of the treatments and stuff. Yeah. So, what was it? Was there like a diagnosis from the treatment? Like, was it like a stage 1? Did they talk about that with you?
Stage 1.
And
breast cancer.
and they were able to like just completely get it all out.
I'm a remission now.
And you're in remission. And your vitals all up.
Yeah.
Earlier today we were here and she got like an acupuncture thing. They did like an acupuncture and yeah, and they were like helping her with her, you know, like movement
And you feel
and energy, yes,
movement.
which was so amazing to see it.
Touchy.
Yeah. Yeah, it was really good to see that. And yeah, she's strong. Like everyone is feeling like she's strong and she's, you know, coming back and she's healthy and all that. So it's really good to see all those positive things happening. And I personally, you know, not keep track, but you know, I watch to see what's happening because you know she doesn't always have the ability to do it, and I get to watch and see. And when I see that people are helping as far as you know, funding and stuff,
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
when they
funding. Thank you.
when they send you know, any donation, even if it's $5, I really am moved by that because I mean, you know, when you're in the world, you can easily get out there and, you know, do 1 job, 2 jobs, 3 jobs if you have to. But when you're not able to do that, you do rely on, you know, support to get you through to that, back to that place.
It's embarrassing for me to
Yeah.
ask for help. I really ask for help, but I need help.
Yeah.
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 I hate asking for help.
Yeah.
My pride. Yeah.
But then when it comes in, you know, like
I appreciate it.
a friend of mine once told me, because you're not the only one that's been in this situation. Everyone in their life falls into this kind of situation. Everyone at one point in their life is gonna need help, somebody's help. Like if you never have been in that situation, God bless you because you're special.
Lucky.
Yeah.
You want me in this situation.
Yeah. And you know, I remember someone saying to me once when I was in a similar situation, because you know we all crash and burn every now and then, and they telling me it's not a hand out, it's a hand up.
Yeah.
And I've always
That's how I look at it.
and I've always remembered that.
Hand up.
Yeah. And you know, like to this day I remember that because it motivated me, number one, not to fall again. You know what I mean?
You're motivated too.
Yeah, it motivated me not to fall again.
I learned a lot of lessons.
Yeah, right?
The time I spent here, I learned a lot of lessons.
Yes. And it's been a big motivation for me. And then it's like, you know, like I told you, it's 1 job or 2 jobs or 3 jobs. I don't care. If there's an hour in the day and there's a job to do, I'm gonna do it. That's how I am now because that's how motivated I am from, you know, having crashed and burned, you know?
Yeah.
And, you know, I just keep on going every day, you know, and every day is different and every day is like, what will this day bring?
Right.
You know, and stuff like that, and that's how I look at it. So I think sometime next week, the stylist is coming. The stylist that was coming today. And he's gonna come back. He's gonna work with Kristina. He's really excited. Yeah. And not to give too much of it away, but the reason he's really interested is because he had a family member who also had cancer, and he'll talk about it more, but you know, it's personal for him. He's personally touched by it as I'm sure so many people are, because I think everyone knows someone who's been touched by cancer. Like I think everyone knows someone.
As to those who've been affected by cancer, I bless you. Okay? I know what you're going through. Yes. It's terrible.
Yeah, and
I was only by myself. When I went through it, I was alone. Yeah. At the end, I call people up. When I get better, I call people up.
Yeah, I mean, it speaks to...
I was too weak to talk.
Okay, so, okay. that makes sense. I understand that.
Yeah, that's why I missed
Yeah.
out.
Mhm.
You wonder why I was gone so long. I was sick.
Mhm.
I couldn't talk. I couldn't walk. I couldn't eat. I had to insure. The insurance,
Mhm.
vitamins, see some fluids. Then I got better.
Mhm.
Then I learned how, since 6 months, to learn how to walk, talk, and eat and speak. Yeah. I'm probably speaking now a little bit.
It's really interesting. Thanks for sharing, what you went through, because I don't think anybody knew, because that's one of the main reasons we're here, because people are constantly asking, like, what is it that happened, because they don't understand, but then,
I went through a turmoil in my life, a point in my
Yeah.
life where everything changed.
yeah,
I got afflicted with cancer. I went through it by myself. I didn't know what to do.
mhm,
I reached out at the end when I started to speak.
mhm,
I was lonely. I said I need to reach out to Facebook and see who can help me.
mhm. And I think that's when everyone finally
Yeah,
started
who
to
understand
notice, yeah.
what I'm going through.
Mhm.
Yeah,
That's a great thing you did
I
that,
found,
yeah.
I found a lot of people that were there understood what I was going through.
Mhm,
And I thank you guys.
mhm, yeah.
I know what I do without you.
Yeah. So, let me see, what else? Yeah, you okay?
Yeah, okay.
Alright. Let it out, you can let it out,
No,
it's all
no,
good.
no. Wake up.
Let me get you a tissue. Hold on.
I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. It's human being that shows your strength. That shows exactly how strong you are, that, and a survivor.
I'm one of those who appreciate I'm social. I'm a socialite. So being alone was hard for me. I was a kid in the box by myself in the dark. So you can imagine how I feel. I was suffering.
Mhm,
Now I'm out. I want to get out and do everything.
mhm,
I want to get out of here. Get out,
Mhm.
be free in the world.
mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, for me, like when I first saw those posts, I responded. Like
I know.
I liked it, I commented like everyone else.
Yeah.
Everyone, But then
You took action.
it wasn't even that. It was like I knew I had to come. I knew I had to come. You know what I mean? Like, it wasn't until Natalia came around that I had the ability to come. Because
Mhm.
Natalia helped me personally to overcome what I was going through. Because it's funny, I was going through my own things. Like people see things.
All of us go
yeah.
through something in
And
life.
and everyone is dealing with their own little thing. And then
Don't go through it alone, please.
Mhm.
Seek out a friend, a loved one to help you.
That's the message.
Yes.
That's the message. People do not understand
You need love.
how important friendship is, because
Yeah.
if you're going through something, 9 out of 10 times, it's a good friend who shows up at that right time that gives you a hand.
Oh, a stranger.
Uh-huh.
Could be a stranger.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a person, it's a human connection,
Yeah.
it's a person that shows up at the right time, and it's like an amazing blessing. It's like, wow. And then you come back. It's
Yeah.
like you come back and you come back, so that's what was happening to me around that time.
Wow.
Yeah, and I came back thanks to Natalia, and then on top of that, I knew she had to leave, but then I still wanted to make sure I did this.
I got you.
Yeah, and I'm glad too, because I've always been saying, when you think of you think of the word inspiration. You know what I mean? And it's not even like so much just everything in the ballroom. It's just how you carry yourself, how you relate to people, how
Thank
you treat people,
appreciate
stuff
that.
like that.
I appreciate it.
And the other thing about it is your positivity. You're
Yeah.
so positive, which is something.
I can't help it.
Yeah, which is something.
It is instilled in me. Is it that right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's it's instilled me. Instill. Instill. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. God has blessed me with love and happiness for myself. I think you're enough.
Yeah,
Like my style?
It's very, what's her name? Halle Berry-ish. Very Halle Berry.
I love her. The movie?
Yeah.
With her son? You saw it?
Yeah, with the red curtain something, and
No.
he gets hit by a car.
No.
Oh, the one that kidnapped one.
Yeah,
the
the
new
red
one.
car.
Sorry guys that we're like just chatting away, but we do have a little bit more to talk about. Just bear with us. It's what was we talking about? Now you threw me completely off and we're live.
Spirituality, love.
Yeah, the positivity, right. So, the thing with positivity is, and this is something I've been going through, my shirt, it says silent. You know, I gotta do a plug because I'm an artist for people that don't know me and stuff like that. Silent. And it's a brand, it's a company, you know, it's a small brand, you know. Not everything in fashion has to be like high end and out of reach. There are brands that are within reach that you can, you know, afford and promote and be happy with.
And for the community.
Yeah. And
I can process that.
and for me, part of my journey after having fallen and you know, having to have built myself back up was this thing of don't talk too much. You know what I mean? Like,
it's bad though.
Yeah, like for me, it was like, you know, the more you talk, the less you can do. You know what I mean?
That's true.
So then for me, it was more about doing and less about talking.
You're right.
You know?
I had to learn that because I talk too much.
Yeah. Yeah. And so that's the thing that I came out of that with. I came out of that with this positivity, that's the word, you know? And we had spoken, and Kristina told me about positivity and, you know, stay positive, you know what I mean? Because that's important to stay positive. Don't feed into the negativity and the negative things that are going on, and stay positive.
It weighs on you. You want to weigh on you.
Yeah.
Don't carry it.
Yeah. Yeah, and you know, so that's something new to me, and I want to share that message with people because there are two roads you can take. You can take the high road, you can take the low road, and you want to be on the high road because if you stay on the low road for too long, you're gonna get comfortable down there.
Yeah.
You know, you're gonna get very comfortable, and this life, there's so much this life offers for you to be on that level.
And two things to do in life. We have two abilities. Ability to create and ability to destroy. You have to choose one. Destroy, create. Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah.
It's harder to create because you have to maintain it.
Yeah.
It's easy to destroy because so easy to destroy something.
Yeah.
It creates horsepower. Destruction. Now creation takes energy. Takes energy and time to maintain it. Yeah, and you need people to do it to help you. You can't create something by yourself.
Right.
It takes a family.
That is so true.
A group.
That is so true. You need a group of people that all share common goals and want to do better, because that's at the end of the day, it's about wanting to do better. And you know, again, it's not about material things. That's not what it's about. It's not about, you know, wealth and material things, doing better in the world.
I'm wealthy. I'm very wealthy. I share my wealth with you every day. My heart is my wealth. My power is my happiness. And my sanity and my peace.
Yeah, and that being said, I want to thank you.
Anytime.
Yeah.
We have series with this weekly series. Jay Kristina show.
I just wanted to personally thank you because, I mean, to allow someone in during such a vulnerable time, it really
God brought you to my life.
yeah, it
You know
really,
that, right?
I guess we both needed each other for some
Yeah.
reason, so we got connected because we both probably needed each other for whatever
Thank
reason.
God.
Yeah. Did I mess up your hair?
No.
So yeah,
Smell good.
it's probably the.
No,
Oh,
it's a little.
Oh, you know what it is? That's so embarrassing. It's Dove. The new Dove, the gray
It's
Dove.
good.
It's so good. Everyone
It
is
smells
like,
good.
what is Dove?
It's good.
Oh my goodness.
I like it.
Yeah. So, hopefully, next week we'll be back. This is
Part 3.
yeah, this is just the live thing, and then we have like an edited version we bring up for people to see, just so that it's more clear because it's kind of like dark and stuff because it's just live.
Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully you'll get to meet Ito. He's gonna talk to you about how he was touched by this and why he wants to support, and let's see what he does.
I want to meet you, Ito.
Yeah.
Come to my house.
Yeah.
Come to my house. Give me body.
And Ito is really great. He's like, this young emergent talent, very like punk rock style. He's got
The
like a
best.
great look. Yeah. And talking about working hard, he's working hard because in this day and age you have to work hard.
Yeah.
If you don't work hard, then you will be left
Disappear.
behind. Yeah, you will be left behind. Whoever is out there and is not working hard, you're gonna be left behind. It's a different day, it's a different age, and you just have to work hard.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll do that. And again, this was a follow-up. We did this so that people can see. And hopefully, people understand now a little bit better and can understand the progress of what's happening and the process of what's happening. There's still some documents that we have to obtain. Your daughter, I forget how to say her name.
Viveka.
Viveka.
Say it.
Okay. It's going to be, helping with that. Viveka, I'm going to be reaching out to see if we could plan a day so that we can get Kristina to go get some of her documents she needs.
That's all I need to get out of here.
Yeah,
And then get my apartment and I'll be free.
yeah. And,
Hopefully I have money for furniture.
and, Kristina is still, going to be receiving therapy and has to go to
Yeah.
follow-ups. I don't know if you want to share, but tomorrow you have an
Follow-up.
appointment.
My doctor.
Also,
Yeah.
And they're still working with her.
Not to me.
Yeah, with her monitoring everything and with her levels and the hormone levels and everything, which is great because she is still following up with that as well,
Yeah.
and that's wonderful.
I
Yeah.
transitioned 2 years. I was on hormones, so I transitioned. I'm transitioning now. I'm back on hormones now, thankfully. So I'm back on hormones, so I get back to it, look like how I used to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they,
Always take your hormones, darling.
What happened? Oh my goodness. You shut down the film. They were like, no.
Your positivity took a hormone.
That was the worst cut ever. We got cut off on the live version when she was talking about the HRT, the replacement therapy. And, it's an important thing to always keep in mind that it's a lifelong, I don't know the right word for it, but there's a word for process. Yeah, like there's a word for it where it's a lifelong thing that you do. Yeah. And so, or treatment thing you do. I don't know the right words for it. There are people who are better versed in that than I am. Oh, I wanted to show one thing. It's gonna look corny, but I wanted to show it.
Not quite.
I love this. We got this in the dollar store, but it's fun. I love it. Like every time I see mermaid stuff, I'm gonna grab it because I always think of Chris as a mermaid. Someone wrote in one of her comments that every mermaid sees a storm and then they come back, and I've always thought of her as a mermaid ever since that time. So don't forget, please continue with the GoFundMe if you can, even if it's $1, $5, $10, whatever you can give. It all helps. We're gonna continue working with Chris and working with her friends and her family members, and we're gonna continue this whole thing until she's back in her own place and doing independent in her own place. And Kristina, just give it to you to finish up and let them conclude, let them know everything about you, everything.
Yep. I'm about to get out of here, so don't worry. Please continue your support. I appreciate it. I thank you. I look forward to seeing you guys soon. Keep leaving your comments. I read them. I like them. Keep our spirits up. And I will see you for part 3. With a new look.
Oh my God, are you nervous?
Yeah.
I always talk too much, but
No.
you're thinking of maybe changing, playing with the color a little bit. We'll see. We'll surprise them.
Yeah,
or,
try to. You're surprised this time.
But you're thinking of playing with the color that's going to be like a dramatic color.
Yeah.
We'll surprise you. We won't give it all away, but stay in touch. Keep keep updating on her page and stay in touch in her page and follow up. And great things are coming. And again, I feel like great that I played a small role in this. I feel like really great about that, at least, because I think people get caught up in what's happening in the mainstream, and then what's glamorous and all that. But then when things are just like not normal or not glamorous, it doesn't attract as much attention. And I think that with as much attention as people give to glamour and that whole industry, you got to give it to regular people and common people, and just because that's where the real heart and soul is, with the real people. And I think I talked about this in other parts of where there's storytelling and then there's the real story.
Yeah.
So that's all I have to say. Thanks guys for watching, and we appreciate it.
Love you.
And keep on with the comments, and lots of love to
Baby,
everyone.
I ain't doing this here for nothing. I'm here to get it hoppin'. Let's ride out in the Benz, head blowin' in the wind, sun glistening on my skin. Hey, I'm nasty, you know me, but still be feeling you.